Today we're exposing the most disrespectful moments in the sport, brutal fouls, insane taunts, and pure unsportsmanlike chaos. Let's dive in. As Neymar stepped up to take a penalty for Brazil, dozens of laser pointers were aimed at his face from the stands, attempting to distract him. Did it work? Not even close. Cool as ever, Neymar buried the penalty with style and celebrated yet another goal for his country. After a nasty collision between a Milan and Lazio player, one teammate tried to kick the ball out of bounds to allow for medical assistance, but Christian Pulisic had other ideas. Instead of letting the ball roll out, he swooped in to steal possession and push forward. The only way to stop him? The opposing defender grabbed him and held on for dear life, earning himself a straight red card. In a Bundesliga match, an Eintracht Frankfurt player intentionally pushed the opposing coach. This did not sit well with the bench, who stormed onto the field ready to confront the player. The referee had no choice but to issue a red card to both the aggressor and an assistant coach who jumped in to defend his boss. As this player sprinted forward with the ball, his hamstring betrayed him, forcing him to stop in his tracks. Seizing the moment, his opponent snatched the ball and charged forward, setting up his teammate for a shot on goal. The injured player's teammates were not happy and immediately swarmed the referee to protest the lack of sportsmanship. During a corner kick against Manchester United, goalkeeper David De Gea fell to the ground, grimacing in pain. The play continued and Smith Rowe capitalized, slotting the ball into the net. Upon review, it turned out that De Gea had been hit by his own teammate. So, the goal stood. Tough luck for United. After breaking through the defense, a striker unleashed a powerful shot destined for the net. But out of nowhere, a defender channeled his inner goalkeeper and blocked it with his arm. The referee had a clear view. Red card. Penalty. To add insult to injury, the penalty taker blasted the shot into the crossbar. That's gotta hurt. El Clásico between Barcelona and Real Madrid is always intense. In this encounter, Portuguese defender Pepe appeared to unleash a brutal kick on Dani Alves, leaving the Brazilian writhing in pain. However, the replay revealed there was no contact at all. Despite this, the referee showed zero mercy and sent Pepe straight to the showers. Olympique de Marseille's Spanish defender Alvaro shielded the ball while whispering something to Neymar. The Brazilian did not take it well and shoved him immediately, triggering a fierce confrontation. Both teams rushed in and things got so heated that even punches were thrown. The referee struggled to control the chaos, but in the end, Neymar was sent off, leaving the field shouting that his opponent was a racist. Brazilian star Neymar Jr. is one of the undisputed kings of diving in world soccer. In this match, while inside the penalty area, he dramatically threw himself to the ground the moment his defender got close, despite there being zero contact. He hoped to win a penalty, but the referee wasn't buying it. Instead of awarding the spot kick, the ref showed Neymar a red card. With no choice but to leave, the PSG star begrudgingly made his way to the locker room. A goalkeeper showed off his skills with a stunning dribble, sending an oncoming striker crashing to the ground. But instead of clearing the ball, he got cocky and kept dribbling. Big mistake. The forward got back up, stole the ball, and slotted it into the empty goal. Lesson learned, never overdo it. Former Arsenal goalkeeper Jens Lehmann took time wasting to another level. Instead of kicking the ball back into play, he deliberately bounced it off an advertising board. The referee was not amused and promptly pulled out the yellow card. A poorly placed shot was headed harmlessly out for a goal kick, until a substitute warming up on the sideline accidentally stopped the ball. The referee, applying the rulebook to the letter, awarded a penalty and booked the unsuspecting player. To make matters worse, the penalty was converted into a goal. A bizarre way to concede, to say the least. During a match against Arsene Wenger's Arsenal, Stoke City's towering striker, Peter Crouch, redirected a cross into the net with his arm. Despite how blatantly obvious the handball was, the referee let it slide and awarded the goal. Peter Cech's frustration? In this play, the goalkeeper rushed out to challenge an aerial ball, but completely miscalculated the bounce. Realizing he was in trouble, he grabbed the ball in midair to prevent it from going past him. He didn't even wait for the ref's decision. He knew the red card was coming and started walking toward the locker room before it was even shown. A long cross seemed completely out of reach, but a forward leapt into the air and blatantly used his arm to guide the ball into the net. Somehow, the referee didn't see a thing and allowed the goal to stand. The opposing coach left absolutely speechless. Liverpool's Spanish goalkeeper was busy organizing his defensive wall for a free kick when a Brighton player quickly took the shot, sending the ball straight into the net while the keeper was still adjusting. Clever, yes. A bit sneaky, absolutely. This Aston Villa goalkeeper used the simplest distraction trick in the book, walking alongside the penalty taker and staring him down. The intimidation worked as the shooter hesitated and the keeper saved the shot, giving his team a crucial advantage in the shootout. As a red and white player blasted forward on a counterattack, his defender latched onto his jersey like his life depended on it. The attacker did not take it lightly. His reaction was immediate and not at all peaceful. Let's just say things got heated. After being fouled in the box, this Nottingham Forest striker wasted no time. He picked up the ball, set it down, and calmly stepped up to take the penalty. With a slow but controlled run-up, he struck the ball cleanly, sending it into the net to give his team the lead. Ice in his veins. During a Borussia Dortmund versus Sevilla clash, Erling Haaland had a penalty saved by Moroccan goalkeeper Yassine Bono, who even stopped the rebound. But the referee spotted an infraction. Bono had stepped off his line. The penalty was retaken, and this time, Haaland buried it. He then ran straight to Bono and celebrated in his face, settling the score. Manchester United legend Paul Scholes attempted to head a cross, but completely misjudged it. So instead, he used his hand to redirect the ball into the net. The referee wasn't impressed. Already on a yellow, Scholes was shown a second booking, ending his match early. As the goalkeeper prepared to take a goal kick, a sneaky striker rushed in, snatched the ball, and fired it into the empty net. Unfortunately for him, the rulebook does not allow this, so the referee disallowed the goal. During an Inter Milan match, Felipe Melo went for a clearance to remove the danger, but in the process, his leg stayed way too high and smashed straight into an opponent's face. The referee didn't hesitate. Straight red card. To be fair, the Brazilian didn't even argue and just accepted his fate. A thunderous Manchester United shot was destined for the back of the net until an Everton defender threw out his arm to stop it. His keeper was completely out of position, so it was his only option. The result? A red card and a penalty awarded to the opposition. With a penalty awarded to Arsenal, the opposing goalkeeper tried to play mind games, pointing to where Saka should shoot. Instead of being intimidated, the young Englishman accepted the challenge and placed the ball exactly where the keeper indicated, sending him diving the wrong way. Some moments in soccer are so disrespectful, they're legendary. Want to see the wildest ones? Click now and I'll meet you there.